Shalom, HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well and taught us his truth through the Spirit. Shalom to you, sincere Akim, Wa'akwatium, listening and learning, being doers of the word and abiding in the faith. To you, Akim, out here laboring, making your bodies a living sacrifice, pushing the word out in truth and sincerity. And to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations but are truly Yasharallah, Shalom. I just want to go into a quick lesson that's been on my mind for a while. I've been meditating on it. Because I have a TikTok account. I scroll through there every now and then, on Instagram as well, whatever social media, but mostly TikTok, right? And people, record their animals and things like that. I'll probably title this lesson, animals will have their vengeance. Okay, animals will have their vengeance, because all the time, like every couple animal videos that I see, every couple of animal video, it's someone abusing their dog or cat or something in some way. Okay, and this is another thing that has become normalized in Babylon. Not to mention where Moab and Ammon are at, them so-called Asians, right? They eat them. They eat all types of abominable foods. Overfishing, messing up the ecosystem, eating catfish. Hey, Jake and Eve partakes in that as well. Eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, right? But the main focus is the abuse of these animals, okay? And they abuse them in so many different ways. They abuse them physically. They abuse them mentally, emotionally. They are literally terrorizing these animals. And I'm going to show you a couple examples, okay? Because really, Jake loves their dogs. They love their cats. Jake and Eve. Well, really, we may not take care of them, the absolute best, because we're here living in captivity. So we're always going to be held back from doing what we want to do, doing what we're supposed to do. We don't have our own farms, our own, open lands that they can just run around and get some sun and be happy, but we take care of them a lot better than these damn heathens, especially these damn Edomites, man. Not to mention, man, these Edomites are into bestiality. That just so happens to be our first example. Now this shit is sickening. This disgusting, vile, I believe Magogite ass bitch, which is so-called Russian. Just look at what this bitch does, man. So she's being a whore. And then look at this shit. Now, I don't know no dog. I don't know no dog to do some shit like that, bro. Okay? I don't know any dog to do some shit like that at all. They might just walk by, sniff a little bit, because that's what they do. They just sniff. But this dog seems like it was trained to do that, or conditioned to do that. And she got exposed on camera. Okay? She wasn't thinking about the dog being right there. And not only that, but I don't think she even cared. Because she sat there, you can see how long she stood there until she finally went down. This is a disgusting, filthy whore. This shit is so infuriating, bro. Like, you don't even have to be an animal lover or anything. I wouldn't consider myself an animal lover or vegan, whatever. I don't care. I'm just like, you can clearly see these animals need justice. Even these animals need justice, bro. Like, they don't know. All they do is, animals do what they do. This bitch, man. Oh my God, this shit is so disgusting, bro. She did nothing to, want to play it all the way through. But I'm going to play it all the way through one time to show you what this bitch was doing. Look at this shit. I'm not even going to look. But you can clearly see this bitch didn't put no effort. You just sit down or turn around, something to make the dog stop. But this bitch just sat there. This is why the scriptures say it's a shame to even speak of the things that are done in secret. Because Esau, Edom is out here doing all types of vile, wicked shit. Okay? This is just one example, bro. Another one. Look at this shit. These Edomites have the farms and shit like that. And they're over here mistreating, leaving them dirty as hell. Got them stuck in your weird ass contraption with a flat tire. You don't even use it. And look at this shit. Dude was sitting there recording. That's one thing that they always do, is they sit there and record while the animal's in peril. And the cow went, yo, hurry the freak up and get me out. This shouldn't even have been here. Screaming like, hurry the hell up and get me out and get this shit out of here. Esau is nothing but wicked, man. All these injustices, man. This shit is, bro, man. Like, the shepherding, taking care of the flocks, that was our thing. That was our thing. That was something that we did. We took care of sheep. We were sheep herders. We had the sheep dogs. You know, we were taking care of all the food, harvesting and everything. And it was all clean. It was all done righteously. We dealt righteously with the animals, with everything. The seeds, the plants, the fruits, the herbs, everything. We dealt with it righteously. In the hands of the most vile creature on the earth. Lower than the creepy crawlies, the insects that we hate so much. The spiders and things like that. The maggots. Esau's worse than that. Esau's worse than flies, buzzing around shit. The flies that we don't like so much are so dirty. Esau's worse than that. Another example of Esau being a complete terrorist. For a funny little video. Yeah, see, this cat wasn't with it. This cat is clearly trying to get away. Why are you trying to force him or her to do some shit like this? Like, why are they terrorizing these animals? Like, it's not funny. And then she said both cats are totally fine, just slightly traumatized. And they think this shit is funny, man. 204,000 people thought this was funny. Now you can see my comment right there from a couple days ago. What the hell is wrong with you devils, man? Animals are gonna have their vengeance on all you people that have been mistreating them. God damn, because I was so frustrated, man, at seeing all this shit. Like, they really think this shit is funny. Bitch, wait until Jacob's trouble. Wait until the tribulation, and someone's gonna be grabbing you and making you do something that you don't want to do. Best believe that. Because animals are in their order. They're in their correct order. They obey the will of YAHAWASHI Yahawadah already. That's why when they die, they don't even need to get judged. They just go into the spirit world, or their spirits just go straight into a new body. They're already in the correct order that they need to be in. They don't go through all the judgment and stuff in the spirit world that our spirits do. But it's these people that are messing with these animals, crossbreeding, making these abominable hybrids and things like that, abusing these animals, man. Now this is an example of the judgment that's going to come on you damn people, man. This is just one example. I thought this shit was a wallpaper. come to find out, these are all live bugs. That's why his face is like that. These are all live bugs. Behind the tape. Behind the tape. Coming into their damn house through their air conditioner. Their cooler, whatever it's called. Jake is over here stressed out at the sight of it. Imagine having to deal with that in your crib. This is the type of shit that's gonna come after you people in these last days. And we love to see it. Yasharallah, we love to see this. We love to see these people getting judged for all the shit that they've been doing. To even the animals. Look at that. All over their bed. Climbing up their wall. Lord knows how many of them there are. And they're not going to stop coming. It don't matter how many you vacuum. They're probably going to have to deal with this shit every day. Where'd they even come from? Look at that. Okay. Hey, they had those killer hornets. Them big ass killer hornets or wasps in Africa, or Chinese hornets, some Chinese killer hornets. They found one in Texas. It was dead, but it shows you that's a warning. Hey, they're here. You thought this was just over there overseas. No, they're here now too. Okay, these are the type of wild beasts that are going to be terrorizing you people in these last days for everything that you've been doing. All the abuse that these animals have been suffering. The bees, always talking about save the bees. It's your fault that they're endangered. Okay? Hey man, this judgment is going to be glorious. Okay, we're going to enjoy seeing you people suffer for your sins. Alright, this is Hebrews 12 and 16. And this goes for all you heathens, but especially Esau, man. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Pursuing to the book of Genesis, when he sold his birthright to, little brother Jacob, us, Israel. Okay? For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. You know how Esau, especially Shedemites, she-devils, lately have been getting caught on camera. You know, them Karens, as they call them. You know, kicking and screaming. There was this one big video, this woman literally throwing a tantrum like a child, crying and kicking and yelling on the ground of a beauty supply store, or I should say witchcraft supply store, at some Eve that was just minding her own business. You know, these Edomites are always doing that. They're always crying, with them crocodile tears, screaming like they're the victim, when they're the cause of all the wickedness out here, man. It's their fault, and they're gonna act like they're the victims. These Esau is a professional at that. Like how she did Emmett Till and countless other young Israelites to this day. Lying about Jake raping them or assaulting them in any way. Us getting lynched just because, we made eye contact. We didn't even really have to make eye contact. They lied on us about that too. Alright, so Esau is a fornicator and a profane person. That bitch at the beginning is a fornicator. Okay? And all these people are profane. People, these damn Edomites, so-called French Edomites vacuuming the shit up. these Edomite whores terrorizing the cats, this Edomite devil with his effed up farm, and the nasty Edomite bitch letting her dog, committing bestiality. Job 30:8, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth, viler than the earth itself. Any of the nastiest things, or what we consider nasty on the earth, like I said, bugs, spiders, maggots, fungus, they're nastier than that. They're viler than that. Because they don't even have what purpose do they have other than the purpose of being, an ordinance of YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI on the left-hand side. Because that is their only purpose, is to punish, as a punishment for us. Other than that, why do you think they're going to get exterminated after their time of captivity? Because they are not needed. They're nothing. Esau is nothing. They're literally going to go extinct, and the world's going to be better off. Okay? Wisdom of Solomon 11:15. But for the foolish devices of their wickedness, wherewith being deceived, they worshipped serpents void of reason, and vile beasts. Thou did send a multitude of unreasonable beasts upon them for vengeance. Okay? Oh, Esau's into the tree hugging shit too, worshipping Mother Nature and all that, or like these them Egyptians that were, worshipping the Sphinx cat and things like that. Just illogical, blasphemous acts and deeds in general. So the Lord uses these beasts for revenge, worshipping the creature more than the creator. Verse 16, that they might know that wherewithal a man sinneth, by the same also shall he be punished. Okay, so you sin by, being terrorists, eco-terrorists, bioterrorists. By the same means, you're going to be punished. The same lions and tigers that you guys were hunting, the bears that you were hunting and skinning for a rug, the Lord's going to send a lion and a bear and a tiger and a snake and even newly created beasts. All right, let me read that. Let me read is this verse and then the next one. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions or unknown wild beasts full of rage, newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scents of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparkles out of their eyes. So the Lord's going to have newly created beasts. There was some type of big fox, wolf, coyote thing with long legs walking on the street, and people didn't know what it was. So they were taking videos of it, just panicking, asking, what kind of animal is this? We've never seen it before. And hey, that's from YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI. That's a newly created beast. And there's going to be more newly created wild beasts that are unknown to the, your top Edomite scientists, heathen scientists, whoever. They're going to be full of rage. They're going to have these different abilities just for you devils, just for you people that were terrorizing the earth, terrorizing these animals. Okay? Abusing the earth. Doing all these things that you shouldn't have been doing. Okay? That's what the Lord is saying He's going to send to you people. Okay? Whereof not only the harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight utterly destroy them. So again, men's hearts failing them, a man, in so much pain. It's as if he is travailing with child, as the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing. Not only are these animals, these new beasts, gonna destroy these people, gonna maul them, gonna rip them apart physically, it's gonna tear them apart mentally, okay, spiritually. Just by looking at them, they're gonna be too scared to even function anymore. They're gonna freeze up. They're gonna get heart attacks. They're gonna break down in tears, and spiritually they're gonna know a prophet has been among them, so that warned them about these things. More than likely they ran into Israelites on the highways and hedges, telling them their judgment, what's gonna happen to them. Okay, and these people know that they're sinning, that they're living in sin. Everything that they do is contrary to YAHAWAH and Yahawashi. Okay. This is 2 Ezra chapter 5 verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Wild beasts shall change their places. Like, we're starting to see bears in people's backyards. There was that video of the woman that was trying to save her dogs, that was trying to push the bears out of her backyard over the fence. Like the fox, the canine, the new canine beast walking on the street. You wouldn't normally see these animals in these places, in these rural or urban, whatever type places, but they're changing their places. Okay, they're preparing to go on the prowl, so to speak. Well, literally, they're preparing to go on the prowl for you people, man. Just for you wicked ass people. The Lord is sending them, getting ready, just like them troops were doing their drills with their tanks, getting ready for martial law, to kick down people's doors, going door to door, setting up these FEMA camps. These animals are on the prowl too, preparing themselves to come attack you people. Alright? Or really, the judgment's already going out too. It's going to be more and more examples of, what's that dude's name? Bear Grylls or something like that? One of them Australian National Geographic crackers that are, studying animals or making their TV shows about animals, got mauled to death by a bear or some shit. Hey man, I want to see more of that. I'll be really happy to see these people that were abusing these animals get put to death by these same animals that they were abusing. Their pets are going to turn on them. Okay? Alright. So, Sirach 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? I didn't even know that was after that. Like I just said, man, the Bear Grylls type people, trying to mess with these wild animals. Or there was a video of that one Edomite bitch that was on a boat or something, trying to feed a shark or something, and the shark bit her, or was a dolphin or whatever. And then they want to get mad at the fish, like she didn't stick her hand down there, like she wasn't bothering it first. Like, for real? Who's gonna pity you? Okay, you deserve to get your finger taken off. Alright, the animal's just defending itself. Alright, or such as come nigh wild beasts, hunting for game. Meanwhile, the indigenous peoples are hunting because they need to eat on these impoverished ass reservations. You know, using resources, but planting the resources back. You know, taking care of the earth because the earth takes care of them. That's how you're supposed to do it. Use this world as not abusing it. Okay? As the scriptures say. But Esau only wants to use, abuse, and destroy. The thief cometh not but to kill and to destroy. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so hey man, Esau gotta deal with it. Verse 14, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? And that goes for you Jakes out there that want to still hold hands with these devils or these heathens. You want to go try dog with Moab. You want to go travel to Japan or some shit and try some octopus or some shit. What the hell is wrong with you? Who's going to pity you? Because you want to be defiled with them in their sins. You want to try all their exotic dishes, all the exotic seafoods and all these different type of meats. Pause. You people are sick. You'll do anything to sin against Yahawadah and Yahawashi, anything not to listen to him. Well, you're going to be put to death along with all those people, all those heathens. And no one's going to pity you. In fact, we're going to have you in derision. The Lord shall have you in derision, like he said, roughly paraphrasing. Well, literally, he said, I shall have thee in derision. Alright? He's going to turn his back on you, wicked ass people. Sirach 39 and 26. Alright, going into the earth, the natural resources of the earth. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil, and clothing. Alright, these natural resources, these elements, you know, all these things are for good to the godly. Like, hey, pursuing all the way back to Genesis, the Lord created everything and he saw that it was good. Okay, there's no, like they say, a vague moral neutral. No, he is righteous in all his works. Everything that he made is good objectively because it all has a purpose. These mushrooms have a purpose. There was a video that a brother, an Ak, posted on Instagram showing that these mushrooms have some type of plastic, some use with plastic, and they can just grow anywhere, you know, and they can produce oxygen too, I think. It's deep. It's a lot that goes into it. Hey, the Lord is the ultimate scientist, man. The ultimate natural, you know, holistic healer, everything. He is the one, man. He is the one that made everything. He's the one behind it all. Nobody could ever measure up to him. Okay? It's all meant to be good. Okay? And they are good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil. So Esau want to drill into the earth for all this petrol, this oil, and then sell gasoline. For what? For these cars. You know, for these factories. All this smog in the air, polluting the earth, polluting the air. He wants to use these chemicals. Esau is a mad scientist, bro. He's a witch. These chemicals, going into chemistry, pouring these different chemicals together, making these explosions and baking soda volcanoes, making these drugs and then blaming it on Jake like we're the crack dealers. No, Esau's a goddamn warlock. He's a damn monster, man. He's a damn witch and warlock, making all these chemicals and shit. These chemtrails, pesticides all over these the plants, selling it to people to eat and consume, all this nastiness, this waste. Okay? Serving people fat and meat. You know, having people smoke. Having people get on all these drugs and things like that. He turns all the elements into devices for evil, for wickedness, for ill-gotten gains. Everything Esau does is to be evil, man. Like, that's crazy. How do you... This nigga literally... Listen. I was watching a video from my brother, and he explained it. Esau, well... So you got apples that have vitamins in it, right? I don't know what vitamin apples got in it, but they got something, right? Apples are good for you. This nigga Esau, well, not only will he take the seeds out of fruits because they're GMOs, genetically modified, but he'll mess with the fruit so much. He'll take the vitamins out of an apple, extract it somehow through his witchcraft. He'll sell you the damn apple, and then you won't get the nutrients that you need from it still. When you're trying to eat healthy, you gotta go to his pharmaceuticals and get the vitamins in the form of a damn pill, in the form of a gummy, in the form of these IVs, shots, different things like that. This dude is Esau is the damn devil. There's no denying. And pharmaceuticals goes into the word pharmakia, that Greek word, which is like witchcraft through drugs. Alright? Altering your mental state, things like that, through drugs. It's basically witchcraft. His form of witchcraft is this chemistry bullshit and making these pills and drugs his so-called medication. Esau's the fucking devil, bro. Like, for real, bro. Esau gotta go. Verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. Spirits specifically created for vengeance. Think about that. Which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth. When need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Abad Babal. Kwam Yasharala. Soon. Shalom for the hopeful elect, and blessings, honor, glory, and power unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. Shalom.